lead amongst the 60 odd increases, we have things going up by 50, 70, 80%. The leader said last year in response to what I said that, oh well, these are only charges of a few pounds. That doesn't matter, that's not very much. Well, let's come back to the burial charges. I don't know why this has been your particular focus this year, but you seem to have got to that. Right, some of the burial charges, the cost, for example, of exhuming somebody is going up 105%. Now, this is not a charge of £5 to £8. This is a charge of £2,000 to £4,000. £2,000 to £4,000. How much money is that? It's quite a lot of money. This money is going into your coffers, so of course you can reduce the council tax a little bit. Now, the economics of it are, there was an astounding statement from the leader that this is not inflation busting. How is putting up something 105% not inflation busting? When inflation is running 2%, it is an election year. I'm so glad because having massively high parking charges for political expediency, we're having a little breather before the election.
Yeah, breather.
You seem to have and then we have the yellow box reduction. There's a lot of dismissal of the yellow box on the King's Road. I think last year this amounted to £4 million of income. That is, roughly speaking, a 10% increase in council tax revenue. So how you can say this doesn't constitute you raising money out of people in this bar, I don't know. And you make the claim also about efficiency. And I give respect to, like Councillor Cowan, Tri-Borough has achieved some efficiencies. But the truth of it is you have a very narrow political view. It is a chaotic and melange of bi- and tri-borough relationships that have no vision about the scale at which you could gain efficiency. You could be talking to 10 boroughs in this part of London, but for political reasons you won't, and therefore you'll only really gain some of the efficiencies you might get. And thirdly, finally, as I've said in relation to previous budgets, for Conservatives, you are terrible at financial negotiation. You've fire sold a vast array of assets. We heard about Sands Community Centre. I said 2 years ago, oh, you shouldn't sell them now, the land values are going up. And there was a lot of screaming and shouting from this side. And then guess what happened? The land values have inflated massively, 25%. So, in that sense, how is that a good deal for the residents of this borough? It's a terrible deal. You sold a portion of a public park for £70,000 a year off to a private football provider. So this budget is no different from its predecessors. There's a complete sort of fantasy bubble, as ever, by members of the administration who appear not to have read the document or the past before. 600 stealth taxes, plenty of money coming from the residents, I'm winding up. Plenty of money coming from the residents of this borough, just happens to be coming in a different form. Thank you very much.